Right. Let me summarize the lesson that we learned last week. Right. Let me summarize the lesson that we have learned last week. We learned about the main task of the computer, the input, processing, and output. Right. Computer එක ප්‍රධාන දේවල් ටික අපි කතා කරා input ආදාන. So then processing and output. That is the main function of computer. And there we learned actually what are the components related to the computer system. Can you remember the components related to the computer system? What are the components? Yes, can you tell anything? Anything that you remember? So what are the components of the computer system? Come on, you have to answer. Yes? Can't you remember input devices, output devices? Mataka nadda? Components of the computer system. Yes. So what are the components? Yenoki, can you tell one thing? What you can see in the computer system, what kind of devices are there in the computer system? Can you see? Can you tell me what one thing? Yenoki? අපි වීඩියෝස් ඔන් කරගමුද පුතේ නැත්තම් මන් දන්නේ නැහැ නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඉන්නවද කියලා පාඩමට නේද? වීඩියෝස් ඔන් කරගමු. හරි. යශ්වින් කියන්න බලන්න මට එකක්. යශ්වින් කම්පියුටර් එකේ පාර්ට් එකක් ඔයාලා දකින්න පුළුවන් එකක් ඔයාලට පේන එකක්. Visible or physical components of the component of computer system. Yes? Yes?
I am a newcomer.
Right, it's okay. So what you can see in the computer?
Input device.
Yes, so what you can see actually, input device, keyboard, mouse. Yes, the things you can see. Okay, so whatever you use to give something to the computer. How do you text to the computer, Yashwin? Text එකක් දෙන්නේ කොහොමද computer එකට? අකුරු දෙන්නේ?
Keyboard, mouse.
Yes, text can be given using keyboard, and mouse can be used to give pointers. So what about sounds? Sounds කොහොමද දෙන්නේ computer එකට? How I can hear your voice? Because
Speaker.
that is to give it out නේ. Speaker එකෙන් කරන්නේ computer එක එළියට දෙයක් දෙන එක. ඇතුළට දෙයක් කොහොමද?
Microphone.
Yes, microphone. Microphone. It is microphone. It's easy. Right? Computer එක ඇතුළට අපිට දෙයක් දෙන්න පුළුවන් microphone එකෙන්. Pictures කොහොමද අපි computer එකට දෙන්නේ? Hirusha. Yes?
Scanner.
කොහොමද pictures දෙන්නේ Hirusha? Sorry?
Scanner.
Scanner. Yes, scanner. තව the video එහෙම දෙන්න පුළුවන් එකක් තියෙනවා pictures videos ඔක්කොම එකට. Web camera. Yes, web camera. Yeah, those are input devices. And output devices මොනවාද ඔයාලට මතක? Computer එකෙන් එළියට දෙන්නේ.
Monitor.
Monitor. Yes, that is number one.
Printer.
Printer. Yes,
Printer.
Printer, monitor, speaker. Yes, those are the output devices. And what about the, so in addition to that, what computer has? Input, output with the
No.
Yes, so okay.
Storage devices.
Yes,
Storage devices.
Those are similar to your books. We learned that. So when there is a lengthy thing, that lengthy chapter or lengthy lesson, you used to write down that. දිග lesson එකක් තිබ්බොත් ඔයාලා මොකද කරන්නේ පුතේ? ඔයාලා ඒක ලියා ගන්නවා. ඇයි ලියා ගන්නෙ? So why you write in your book? Yes?
Because we can't remember.
Because we can't remember. Yes, we can't remember everything. No, because our memory is limited. Similar to that, the computer's memory is also limited. Computer has a main memory, but that main memory is limited. Computer has main memory, but that main memory is limited. Computer's main memory is called RAM, random access memory. Since it is limited, it uses storage. Similar to us, අපි වගේම තමයි. අපි වගේම බාහිරින් දේවල් ගන්නවා. input devices කියලා කියනවා ඒවට. අපි වගේම බාහිරට දේවල් ලබා දෙනවා. එතකොට කියනවා output devices කියලා. අපි වගේම ගන්නේව මතක තියා ගන්නවා. Yes, similar to us, it used to remember the things, then memory. But when it forgets, because some larger things, it has to store. අපි කරන්නේ මොකද? ටිකක් ලොකු එකක් හම්බුනොත් පොතක ලියා ගන්න ඕනේ. මොකද අපේ memory එකේ ඊටමදි. Similar to that, computer will also store. What are the storage devices used by computer? What are the
Hard
storage
disk.
devices? Yes. Hard disk.
Hard
CD, DVD,
DVD,
Pen
pen
drive.
drive, yes, pen drive, memory card. All these are the
Blu-ray.
storage. All these are the storage devices. And okay,
Blu-ray,
yes, yes, Pute. Did you say?
Blu-ray,
Yes, Blu-ray disc. Yes, those are the storage devices. Memory is RAM, random access memory, main memory. Storage devices, many input, output. So what else it needs? Okay, if I ask a question like this, 5 plus 12, 5 plus 12, what is the answer? 5 plus 12.
17.
70,
How you calculated? How you calculated that?
from counting.
By counting, by using the memory, sorry, by using the brain. Yes, counting or arithmetics by using the brain. Brain එක use කළා තමයි calculate කරේ. So when similar to brain, computer has something. Can you remember? Brain එක වගේ computer එකට තියෙනවා මොකක්ද එකක්. මොකක්ද ඒකට කියන්නේ අපි නම?
Central processing unit.
Central processing unit.
Central processing unit.
CPU. It is similar to our brain. Why? Because our brain can do the maths calculations. It can compare. If I ask whether what is the largest number, 10 or 12? Which is the largest? 10 or 12?
12.
12. Your brain can compare. Similar to that, this central processing unit can also give that, right? Let me ask it from central processing unit. I'm going to ask that, right? I'm going to ask whether yes, central processing unit, please tell me whether 10 is less than 12. It says, yes, it is true. 10 less than 12. Yes, it is true. It can compare. So then I ask whether 10 is greater than 12. Is it true? 10 greater than 12. 10 වැඩි the 12 වලට වඩා? No, it says false. No, it's not false. It's not true. The computer can do this using its CPU. So if I tell something like this, 10 equal 12, is 10 equal 12?
What?
Is it true? No, it says it's false. It's not
No.
equal, right? 10 is not equal to 12. So if I ask 10 equal 5 multiplied 2, is it correct?
Yes.
Yes, 5 multiplied 2 is, then it is saying true. Yes, true. Because 5 multiplied by 2, it can calculate, it can compare. How this is done? Using CPU, right? So we learn about these components of the computer system in the first chapter, right? If you missed the first chapter, if you are a newcomer today, so what you can do? You can just go through our videos and watch this. You can go through our videos and watch this, and it will yes, it will be then easy to understand the lesson, right? Then we learn about different kind of software, right? Can you remember that there are 2 type of software? Yes, there are 2 type of software. So okay, if I use this one, if I use this software, what is this? Why this software is used? I'm using VLC media player, right? I can use VLC media player to listen to music and maybe
Videos.
just watch videos. I can use this. So this is this watch videos, listen to music, I can use this. So this is called application software because it's used for our own purposes. But if okay, if like if it is some other thing, if it is some other thing like, so this is already there. For an example, think about Windows. Windows is already there in your computer. That's how you work. And similar to that, Ubuntu Linux. So there are some other software right here we learn about. So these are called application software. Game. Yes.
I got late to join to the class.
You late to, it's okay. It's okay. Yashwin. Oh, Sohara. Sohara, what happened to me? You forgot the time.
No, sir, there was the battery was low in the phone.
Right. Okay. right? We were just summarizing the last day lesson, Pute, right? We were just summarizing the last day lesson, and we were discussing about the input devices, the components of the computer system. Later, you can watch this video and understand that, right? That's easy, right? Okay, now, right. So other than this application software, other than these software are used by the users, there are some software used by the computers. Those are called system software, but we don't have that in grade 6 much. But grade 7, we have to learn. Right. Then finally, we discuss about usages of computers. Can you remember what are the usages of computers? Can you tell a few where computers are used?
In the
Hirosha?
hospital.
In the
In
hospital?
engineering,
Yes, in engineering, in weather
in banks,
In
science
banks.
and explorations,
yes, scientific exploration, very good.
In
And
schools,
farms.
schools,
In
school,
school.
yes, right. Likewise, it's used many.
defense,
Yes, you name it, like you name anything, computers are used in. Even I said that computers are used in even swimming. Nowadays, we are going to
Hospitals.
swim, but without computers, you can't swim because the modern equipments come in, the modern swimming equipments are actually are having embedded computers in it. So just to measure your health, maybe when you're swimming, if it is a if it is like sea, ocean, so there can be some issues because sometimes if you're diving, especially if you're diving, your oxygen tank might not work. Likewise, there can be issues. So you have small computers to indicate that and warn you about the oxygen levels and about the situation, about the location. Likewise, nowadays in any kind of activity, so have you seen this like uh, have you seen there's a sport, right? There's a sport that jumping from the space. Have you seen that? There's a person who actually who started that, right? So you can just go and watch that video, right? That's interesting. You can go to YouTube and you can say space jump. This is like now it has become a game, but when here this Red Bull has organized space jump one, but now it is a game. Some people are doing this, but earlier days it was a big thing, right? This is called skydive, right? Skydive. So you can just search this sport. It's wonderful. So but you have to wear a kit and jump, special kit, because you are not jumping from normal environment, you are jumping from the space, right? You can just watch this video later, not now, and you can see how it is, right? Just remember the name, right? Space jump, or it's called skydiving, skydive or space diving, right? Space diving or skydiving, but that is a sport. Likewise, in entertainment it is used, in yes, in sports it is used. And I have done one thing. This is like parasailing. I think you know that. Parasailing, you know? Parasailing means this one. It's available in Sri Lanka even now, but I have done this in some other country. Parasailing means a parachute is connected to a boat. When someone ride the boat, so parachute is coming behind the boat, and you can just jump to the water by removing the parachute later, right? So these sports, these are called adventure sports. So especially in these adventure sports, this IT is really required. Otherwise, it can be dangerous, right? Then not only that, so organizations like NASA, for their researchers, they are using as some, I think one said that scientific explorations. So they are using ICT and agriculture, right? Many sections. We learn all these things. Now today, so the new topic is use the computer laboratory safely. That is our new topic. How to use the computer laboratory in a safer manner. And before doing that, before going to the topic, I would like to tell you something. So that I said that your assignments are uploaded to the Edmodo space. This is our learning management space, and this is for grade 6 class. So please go to this. And you can see all the past videos are also there. Past videos ටිකත් මෙතන තියෙනවා. ඊට අමතරව තියෙනවා. So in addition to that, you can see the notes. So some students were asking for the notes. You can see history of the computer, English note, Sinhala note, and this is grade 6, 7, Sinhala and English note. You can just click and download that, right? That is Edmodo. If you don't know, I'll help you to create this, right? If you don't have and if you don't know this, I'll help you to create the account. When you create the account, you can see all the videos, the books and notes. Here, these are the books. You can see grade 6 book, 7 book, workbook, all the soft copies you can download, right? And here, who has submitted? One submission is also there, right? You can try to submit this. This is actually Hirosha, you have tried. So was it difficult, Hirosha? Was it difficult? This is single medium one, right? So the second one, single. Let's go to the English medium one. Right, let's go to the English medium one. Have you submitted anyone? Anyone submitted? This is English medium one. You can just go to this and see. Okay. Right. Yes, you have submitted. That's good. So others, I think Suhara, you have to submit. Only Ronald is here. Others, what about the others? Others, I cannot see you here, right? ESL is not there. Yenuki, Swet, I think you are not there. Suhara, you are there. You have to answer. Rovinu, yes, Rovinu is also not there. Hirosha is there. Yashwin, I think you are also not there. Kindly create this Edmodo account, පුතේ. හරි? account හදන්න. දැන් අද join වුණ කට්ටිය තියෙන සමහරට ඒගොල්ලෝ accounts හදලා එතකොට ඔයාලට මේකේ answer කරන්න පුළුවන්. answer කරාම අපි පන්ති දැන් දිගටම සාමාන්‍ය මාස 3ක් විතර බලලා highest ලකුණු ගන්න කෙනාට අපි gift එකක් එහෙම දෙනවා. ඔයාලා පොඩ්ඩක් බලලා answers දෙන්න. මෙතන තියෙනවා කොහොමද යන්නේ quiz එකට. When you go there in the LMS, you can see year end quiz to 2020 because this is related to 2020, but you were not there in 2020, no? That's okay. You can just go and... Yes.
Sir, mama එතන හිටියද?
මම කවුද? කවුද පුතේ නම කියනවා?
යෙනුකි.
යෙනුකි හිටියේ නැහැ. යෙනුකි මං හිතන්නේ group එකේ නෑ පුතේ. ඔයා මේකට add වෙලා නෑ නේද? එඩ්මඩෝ හැදුවද යෙනුකි? යෙනුකි එඩ්මඩෝ එක හැදුවද?
Sir, phone එකේ හැදුවේ.
නෑ ෆෝන් එකේ හැදුවත් පෙන්වන්න ඕන. ඔයා මේ class එක add කරන්න නැතුව ඇති පුතේ. ඔයා grade 6 class එක ඔයාගේ මේකට add කරගන්න. හරිද? මම ඒකේ code එක දෙන්න. So this is the code. So you can go here. ඔයාගේ එඩ්මඩෝ එකට ගියාම classes කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා ෆෝන් එකේ. එතන තියෙනවා මෙන්න මේ වගේ create හරි join a class කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා. create එකනොත් පුළුවන්. නිල් පාට බටන් එකක් ඇති. ඒකෙන් join a class පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් classes වල කොහොමද join a class කියලා දෙනවා. එකතු කිරීමේ ලකුණක් ඇති. Go there and then you can give the code. This is the class code related to this class. මේ තියෙන class code එක. මම මෙවන්නම් chat එකෙන් මේ class code එක ගහලා class එක add කරගන්න. දැන් මුලින්ම ටිකක් ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නේ නැති හින්දා අමාරු වෙයි. ඔන්න මම chat එකෙන් එවුවා ඒක. හරි. ඒ class code එක ගහලා add කරගන්න. ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාලට මේ class එකේ ඇතුලේ දේවල් පෙන්නයි. ඊළඟට තව එකක් අහලා තියෙනවා components of the computer system. මේකත් ඔයාලා උත්තර ලියන්න ඕන එකක්. This is like this is exam assignments, but this is quiz. 10 questions are there, but this is assignments. We have to create a document and submit us. And this is again a quiz from history of the computer. And this is the presentation. Suhara, you were asking that whether you can download the presentation. Yes, it can be downloaded here, right? And this is how we do the lab practicals, remote support. And then about the past lessons. You can see past day 1, day 2, day 3 and day 4 lessons are there. Right, those are the lessons that you missed. Right, just go through and study those. And if you have any question, you can ask when you're doing the practicals. Okay, let's move. Let's go to our new topic. So, how to use computer safely inside the lab. How to use the computer safely inside the lab. Right. Okay. So basically, so you have to study like two things. You have to know two things. First one is guideline for your safety, and the second one is guideline for the safety of the devices. So you have to ensure both are achieved. So basically, your safety is also important, and as well as the classroom or the lab device safety is also very important. Both are very important components of the secure use or safe use when it comes to the computer laboratory. Okay, let's see. I have a small presentation there. Let me demonstrate that. Hopefully you can see my screen, right? Hopefully you can see my screen. So this is your computer lab, right? So can you recognize the components? So what are the components in the computer lab? Can you tell a few which you can see in this image?
Monitor.
Yes. Monitors, yes. Monitors.
Monitor.
Only monitors, no? Right, monitors, chairs. Can you see there's a router there?
Keyboards.
Yes,
Keyboards.
keyboards there. Yes, keyboard,
Mouse.
mouse, mouse.
Router.
Yes, scanner,
Keyboard. Monitor.
router. Yes, there are many. Right? There are many of these components, and these are the components in your computer lab. So it can be, as you said, the printer, scanner, the card readers, and modems or routers, USB drives, system unit, monitors, keyboard, mouse, speakers, microphones, all these components. So basically, input, output, system, and storage, communication, all these devices are there inside the computer lab. Right. So I think we know these things, right? We studied these things the last lesson also, but just to remember, these are the input devices. Input devices කියන්නේ මොනවාද? computer එකට දෙයක් ඇතුළට දෙන්න ගන්න ඒවා. Scanner, webcam, keyboard, mouse, microphone, camera, all these are input devices. So what is the basic input device? Primary input. මූලිකම එක මොකක්ද? අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම තියෙන එක. මේ වගේ මේක yes keyboard why
Keyboard.
keyboard yes ඕනම device එක බලන්න දැන් remote එකක් ගත්තොත් in remote also you have keyboard නේ remote එකකත් keypad එකක් තියෙනවා phone එකකත් keypad එකක් තියෙනවා එතකොට washing machine එකක් ගත්තොත් ඒකෙත් keypad එකක් තියෙනවා ඊළඟට TV එකක් ගත්තොත් ඒකටත් තියෙනවා keypad එකක් වෙනම ඉතින් ඒ වින්දා keyboard එහෙම නැත්නම් keypad තමා that is primary input right please remember so or highlight in your note full note ලියාගෙන තියනවනේ කලින් ඒ වගේ highlight කරත් කමන්න this is very important this one this is called the primary input or if you have not written down this somewhere now also you can write it in your book and say this is the primary input device is very very important that is your keyboard right so let's move that is your primary input okay the next thing so let me clear this Next thing is output device. So you have basic 3 output device, but there are more. So can you tell more example for output devices, which is not there here? Metara නැති ඒවා කියමු බලන්න. Sorry?
Scanner.
Output කියන්නේ එළියට දෙන ඒවා. Scanner ඇතුළට නිකන් scan කරලා. Output devices which are not here.
Projector.
Projector, yes, exactly, very good. Projector is output device. Yes?
Plotter.
Plotter. Why plotter is used? Plotter. Okay, so plotter is output device. It's also not there. Plotter is for basically large scale drawings or printing. Plotter is for large scale drawings or printing. Let me show this. And this is special plotter. This is called cutter plotter. Cutter plotter. That is very special device because that is used to cut stickers. When you put sticker into sticker paper to this, and when you print, it will automatically cut the paper and it will send to us. Here it's something like this. It is used to cut papers, maybe cut stickers, right? So you put a paper and the cutter plotter will cut it and give it to you. So this is special plotter, and this is large scale plotter. This image show a cutter plotter, and plotter is also general plotter is also a large printer which is used to print large scale drawings, large scale maps, etc. Here see the size of it. It's very, very, very large, right? Okay, so that is also not there. Projector is not there, plotter is not there. What else? Anything else? තව මොනවා හරි තියෙනවද? ඒ ඇරෙන්න. Yes. Anything else? You cannot remember again. මතක නැහැ. Can we remember? Sorry, පුතේ.
Film recorder.
Sorry, which recorder? I didn't get it. Can you text? Can you send us?
Sir, can we take headphones?
Yes, headphones. All these are called head-mounted devices. Head-mounted devices.
Film recorder.
Film recorder. That is to store, no? That is for the storage purpose. But to output, so this is output device. You know, the HMD Google or head-mounted device, head-mounted TV, head-mounted phones or headphones or VR boxes. All these are used as output devices. Right? Why these devices are used specially? Yes? To watch in large scales or watch 3D movies. Either to watch in large size screen, even though this is small, when you wear it, ඔයාලා මේක දාගත්තම නිකන් ලොකු ෆිල්ම් හෝල් එකක් වගේ ඇතුළට ගියා වගේ තමයි ඔයාලට තේරෙන්නේ. That is one reason. The second reason is 3D බලන්න පුළුවන්. 3D කියන්නේ අපි ෆිල්ම් එකක් බලද්දි ෆිල්ම් එකේ පිටිපස්ස හැරුණොත් අපිට පේන්නේ ෆිල්ම් එකේ පිටිපස්සේ වෙන දේවල්. ඉස්සර හැරුණොත් පේන්නේ ඉස්සරහින් වෙන දේවල්. එතකොට උඩ බැලුවොත් වෙන්නේ උඩින් වෙන දේවල්. ඒ වගේ ෆිල්ම් එක ත්‍රිමාණ විදියට බලන්න පුළුවන්. 3D බලන්න. ඒවට මේක පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. හරි. ඉතින් ඕගොල්ලෝ පුතේ මේ දැන් පස්සේ ජොයින් වුණ කට්ටිය ඉන්නේ මම ආපහු මතක් කරනවා මේ එඩ්මොඩෝ එකට ජොයින් වෙන්න. මොකද එඩ්මොඩෝ එකේ ප්‍රශ්න ටිකක් දාලා තියෙනවා. ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැන් මේවට උත්තර ලියන්න ඕන. මේ තියෙන්නේ. එක්කෙනා දැන් සබ්මිට් කරලා තියෙන්නේ. මම ඒක ඊයේ දැම්මේ. ඉතින් අද ඔයාලට තව වෙලාව තියෙනවා. අදත් තියෙනවා 28 වෙනිදා වෙනකම්ම තියෙනවා වෙලාව. You have to join Edmodo and answer these questions. හරි. එහෙනම් Edmodo අනිවාර්යෙන් හදාගෙන join වෙන්න. Okay, the next thing we were discussing here, this is our presentation, right? Next thing is when it comes to, so these are So these are output device, and this also you should know. So what is this? You should know this one. This is called
System unit.
system unit. Yes, this is called the system unit. Right, okay. Okay, Ashwin, it's okay. You can just log out and move to the class. That's okay. Right. And system unit here you can see. Let's remove this. Right. System unit is the unit which consists of everything. So for an example, the expansion cards or the motherboard, hard disk, CD, DVD, floppy, ඔය ඔක්කොම දේවල් තියෙන තනි unit එකට අපි කියනවා system unit කියලා. ඒක ඇතුලේ ගොඩක් ඒවා තියෙනවා. Even your main memory and central processing unit are there inside the system unit. CPU එක තියෙනෙත් මේකේ. ඇතුලේ තමයි තියෙන. computer එකේ මොලේ කියලා මම කිව්වේ. computer එකේ මොලේ වගේ තමයි CPU එක. That's the place where you do math and logic. So that is also there inside this system unit. And memory, as I said, you need to remember the things. Similar to that, computer also need to remember the thing. Therefore, the memory and storage, all these are inside this system unit box. So this is what you call main memory, right? This is what you call main memory. It is similar to the, so I'll give the note later, right? It is similar to the memory of us, but it is volatile. What is volatile? Yes, volatile.
Things that can be touched. No.
That is tangible.
Things that are
Sorry?
things that cannot.
No. Volatile. Volatile means depend on the voltage. Depend on the voltage. That means temporary. So what? Okay. So I'll give you an example, right? So what happened? So you are working with this computer now. Assume that your battery is dead. Your laptop's battery is dead. Or you are using a desktop and it suddenly power off. Then what will happen to the presentation? Can you see the presentation when you turn on the computer next time? Yes? පුළුවන්ද? දැන්
No,
මම
sir.
වැඩ කර ඉන්නකොට එකපාර මම හිතනවා බැටරි වෙනවා හරි නැත්නම් මොකක් කරේ වෙලා error එකක් ඇවිල්ලා හරි කම්පියුටර් එක රීස්ටාර්ට් වෙනවා.
If
Then
we
what?
are restarting, we could see.
Yes, after restarting, can we see the same document? No. But if it is saved, what you can do? If it is
see.
yes, if it is saved, you can open it back and see. So, but if it is not saved, you cannot see. But now you can see this, no? How you can see this? Because it is there in this volatile main memory. That's why you can see. It is there in this volatile main memory, and that's why you can see. But when power is not there, it will be erased automatically. When power is not there, it will be erased automatically. And that's why it is called volatile storage. Understood or not? Understood?
Understood, sir.
Right, okay, good. Suhara, regarding the Edmodo one, that question you are asked, let me check whether your account is there, Bhuti. So here, so when I go to the class, these are the members. Let me show you the members, and you can see your name is there, the top. But you and your sister have single account.
But sir, I cannot see the classes.
No, you are inside the class. So surely.
But when I go to classes, it's not there.
Is it? Then I think you have another account. It seems. Right? So when you rejoin the class by typing the class code, what will happen?
It says you have been logged to the class grade 6 ICT Thursday class. But it's not, I have not logged.
So you can go to classes and there you can see the check whether go to class.
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
They say no classes. You
Oh,
have not joined to any classes.
oh, is that so? Cannot be. But anyway, so let me check with your login. If you can send me your username and the pass. Suhara here, that's the ring. You just created, would like to join the class, right? Okay, now you can see it, Suhara. Because I think this one is your sister's one, the other one.
Yes, sir.
Now I have just added you. Now you have to refresh this, reload this, and then you can see the class because now only I approved you, right? Okay, don't worry. Now only I approved you, right? Now you can see the class. No worries. Others can also rejoin, join to the account, and they can also see the class, right? I'll help you, right? This will be disconnect. This will be disconnected soon, but you have to rejoin, right? Rejoin using the same link. Okay, let's go back. And the storage devices. This is for long-term usage, long time usage because memory is temporary. This is for long time usage. You know, the floppy disk, hard disk, and all these things are for long time usage. And these are the storage medias. So floppy, CD, DVD, hard disk, all these are storage media. And communication devices. So we didn't discuss much about this, the communication devices, but still important. You know, your dongle, router, those are the communication devices available for you. Dongle, router like things are called communication devices. Okay, then you should know the computer that we are using.